Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we're creating an 8 grid abstract ocean painting, a gentle meditative project that feels like looking through little windows into the sea below. So I've taped the paper into 8 equal rectangles. I've got cold pressed watercolor paper there, and I'm going to this will leave a clean border between each box when we peel away at the end. And this will create our lovely window frame to look through to the ocean below. So we're laying down our ocean wash, and we're going to start by sweeping the blues and creams across the entire page. Let your brush move loosely, think tides, currents, soft waves. Don't worry about the boxes yet, treat the whole sheet as one flowing ocean. And then once we've done that, we need to let this first layer dry completely. Once it's dried, we are going back for the blues again, and we're going to add playful sea life. So once it's all dry, we're moving into each grid individually. In one box, we might want to paint some drifting seaweed. In another, add small playful fish. And then in another, some bubbles or abstract shapes inspired by coral. We're going to keep each box different, but let the shared colours tie them together. So this is where the painting becomes a collection of tiny underwater worlds. Using the belly of the brush now and pressing that down to create the fish shape, and then bringing the paintbrush back up to just draw some lovely light lines to create the fish tails. You might want all the fish to be the same colour, or you may want a selection of colours for your fish. I'm using the same colours that I laid down for the wash initially. So again, using the brush shape to create this lovely seaweed plant here, and then bringing the brush up to just use the tip to add those little branches on to the plant. And then again, we've got a shoal of fish here and just adding them there. A little bit more seaweed here, very easy to do. Press the brush down, drag it across, press it down as you go. Really easy and simple to do. And then moving on, and we're going to have another plant here. This kind of art really easy to do, and you don't have to worry about it because you've got those 8 pictures. If you don't like one, you're bound to like another. And also when you stand away from it and you look at the picture of the whole, your focus, it goes away from that one picture you don't like. So yeah, it really works out well, and I really like doing the grid art for that. It can be a little bit frustrating when you're doing the one picture and it really hasn't turned out because you have just got that one picture, but focus on the 8, and then when you stand back, that's how your mind perceives it, as a group of 8 pictures. Your mind doesn't focus on that one, it looks at it as a whole. So we've got our base layer down for our little fish and seaweed. Then we're just layering over the top, very lightly adding a little bit of detail onto the fish and onto the seaweed, just pressing the brush down, getting those colours on. Once we have done all of that, then we will wait for the painting to dry, and then we will layer over the top with some mark making using some pens. You can use black marker pens or white pens. We're going to be using a white uniball pen and maybe a fine liner pen. So I hope you like this, and I hope you get to try. If you like this, please like, hype, and leave me a comment, and all of those things tell YouTube that you like this, and it will push it out to other people, so other people will get to see this painting. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe, and then you get to see what's coming up next. And also there is a members page and there's a join button below. If you press on there, you can go in and you can have a look what's available there. You could be a supporter or a super supporter, and being a super supporter means that you get videos first and you get members only videos. So take a look. So I have let the painting dry and I've got my Uniball pens here, and we're just mark making over the top. So some little bubbles over that seaweed, some little outlines here and there, just adding that lovely little details that make it all zing off the page. So we're adding fins and stripes to the fish, maybe some texture to your seaweed, little bits of highlights where the light hits the plants or the fish, little dots, lines, ripples to bring a little bit of movement. And also adding that very important little dot onto the fish's eye, which will bring them alive. If you like this kind of painting, at the end of this video, I will leave a link for a lovely seascape in watercolor with some lovely collage fish over the top. Really fun to do. So I'll leave that at the end and you can just click in there and then you'll be taken straight to that video. So I'm adding some little dots, some little bubbles where the air bubbles that are coming off the fish or off the bottom of the ocean floor, and just moving the board around and adding that lovely detail. The best thing about this grid art is when you actually peel away that tape and then you get that window effect, like you are looking down into the ocean and having a look through little windows, little underwater worlds, and having a look. It's sort of like being nosy, having a look, seeing what's happening down there. So I'm outlining some of the plant life that I've got there, and then adding some little circles of, this is the gold Uniball pen, and just having a look and seeing what else needs happening. So I decided that I'd just add some lines up there, just brings it off the page a little bit because we've got the dark paint there, and then just adding the gold pen around the eyes of the fish and adding some little stripes to them. Really, really pretty. So adding the dots into the bubbles and imagining those rising to the surface there. And then when we've finished all that lovely mark making, we're going to heat up the tape, make sure it's lovely and sticky, and then we're going to pull the tape away and to reveal our lovely windows looking down into that lovely ocean world there. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and let me know in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. We'll come straight back to you. Okay, well, thanks for watching and hope to see you again soon. All right then, bye.